is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Established Facts. I believe this is episode 289, 290, maybe both, maybe more. We'll see. Before we get into our episode, I'm going to go around the table, or I'd like us to go around the table, and introduce who is here with us, starting to my right.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Heinzelman.
I'm Lance.
This is Josh.
This is Dr. Deb.
And I'm Tanner Diock.
That's right, and I am your host, Big Don. Now, you may have noticed we have a new friend, Tanner Diock. We got a chance to meet Tanner at PopCon Indy this spring, and he had a really cool game that he's going to actually demo for us today. It's called Midnight's Ashes, and before I get too deep into the weeds, I'll tell you what. Why don't we bring this down just a little bit?
Mood lights.
And I'll pass it to Tanner.
So welcome everybody. We are playing the demo for Midnight's Ashes, formerly Midnight's Ashes Transit. The demo we're playing today is Race Against Twilight. We're going to go on with introductions. I will kind of get you all aware of what's going on in the world today. So, you are all weary way travelers through the world of Nabia that is located in the Talos Confederation. Let me go ahead and pull up my notes. You are all, it is the year 1207, and the Talos Confederation that you're all a part of finds itself in a desperate situation. Tensions are high among her people, for there is rumor of civil war as the Church of the Nabians has split into two factions. One of them has been very aggressive, known as the Breach. They hunt down and kill all those they consider heretics, and will even attack their former friends and brothers and sisters in arms. Not only is this occurring on Nabia and all of her sister worlds, half of the sky has begun to vanish. Stars disappear, entire galaxies gone, nowhere to be found. Even the Milky Way is no longer visible in the night sky. Now, you find yourselves all on a very tense night. For during this night, the entire night sky is dark. There is not a single star, and this has been continuing on for about a month. Not only that, but there are rumors of an anomalous storm of some kind occurring on the darker side of the planet. You are right now on the verge of the evening, getting into the late hours. The suns have not completely set, but they're on their way, kissing the horizon. Who all in here are military characters?
Oh, characters. Sorry.
It's an important distinction.
You all
That is
are
a very
characters,
important
but not
distinction.
these time.
I have a government affiliation, and
If-
it says I have a bond with a captain, so I would think maybe I'm military.
Perfect. If you have a bond with the military captain Theo, also Theoden, reference to Lord of the Rings for anybody who are fans of those. He is your main contact here. So all of you here, which I believe also Daniel is part of that. You are all.
I don't
So
know
is
what
that
you're talking about.
most of you?
Over here.
I'm not.
I'm not.
On
Okay.
your skill tree, I show Quirk military veteran, and I show Bond captain, Theoden Lockhart.
Since-
Lockhart.
All of you are government affiliated. This is the first time this has happened. You are all here transporting Yavin, correct?
That is right.
Yavin is a politician. It is up to Dawn to decide
Yavin.
whether he wants to be one of the two different factions in the political sphere. You can either be in support of the Breach, or you could be against them. It's up to you.
So are you a
And-
red rose or a white rose, basically?
So mine does not have military because I'm the craftsman guy.
Right.
So
However, you will be a sort of a hired tradesman.
oh nice.
For
You're a
while
contractor.
Dawn is deciding, you are sort of in a tense situation. The military has been stretched thin because a former enemy that has been warned by the Nabians ancients is now rumored to be the one that causing stars to vanish. However, they were warned about this enemy about 1,200 years ago. And everyone's become complacent until now. So all of the military gear and everything is in shambles. So you're picking off scraps. Because of that, sometimes the military has had to hire extra hands, such as Galahar over
I mean,
here.
I'll take it. The money's got to be good.
No, it is very good.
See?
They promised a lucrative payment. And if they can't pay you in money, they did also promise some valuable material left behind by Nabia's precursor species. These metals are highly valuable and are highly durable and very strong. Now, lastly, I am playing the role of Death, or the GM. Now, Death has two roles he plays. First of all, you will notice the Death token. The Death token is what you would use to save your character if you're in an unfavored situation. You're about to die, or the group is about to die. You can use this as a bargaining chip to try and convince me with a price that you are willing to pay to get you out of that situation. Secondly, as Death, there is one stat on here that's not affected by the skill tree, and that is your luck. Be careful on how you describe your actions outside of combat, because if you are not careful with your wording, I might try and monkey paw it. I might force you to make a luck roll, and upon failure or success will determine your outcome.
Okay.
We're going to be in trouble then. I'm just saying.
So,
well, that and
because
I
of-
want to know how our star is still good, because all the rest of them are gone, but somehow ours is setting.
so your two sons, you have a binary star system. Am I swaying too much?
Oh, you're fine.
All right.
No.
So-
It's every time Dad leans forward to look at her sheet, I disappear.
Fair enough.
You
So-
can't see him.
No.
So yes, Nabia has two sons, a
Okay,
very
they're
tiny
good.
yellow one and a large blue type A star, which is very unusual because normally they don't last long enough to let life form. However, this one in particular has lasted much longer. It's even older than the sun from Earth.
Still
Nobody
doesn't answer
knows
my question.
quite what's going on. However, you do not know why your stars are still there while everyone else's is gone. We're going to start around the table. I'm going to start with Don first. I want him to roll his luck, because luck is also used to determine your loot and situation. So, give me a luck roll, and that'll determine on what kind of wonderful gear you get.
And I'm rolling a 20-sided die.
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
All right.
And it is golf rules on your skill sheet, so the lower the number, the better, because you have
Ah.
to beat that number with a
Okay.
D20 roll.
And I'm rolling
Yeah.
luck.
Yes.
So I
Tanner.
want a 12 or lower.
It was great to set the mood, but now we need to be able to see.
Oh,
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
12 or lower is what I want.
You want above 12.
Where's,
You
where's
You just
luck?
want this stat to be lower, as low as possible.
Right here.
So
this-
12
Oh, gosh.
is
You wanna do that
okay.
one.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
The lowest you could get any skill is base skill is a 6.
I want,
So on the-
I want the stat to be lower so that when I roll, if I'm higher than the
Mhm.
stat, it
It's
benefits.
easier to
Oh,
beat
no.
the stat.
On the
Oh
stat.
no!
The awareness is now setting in of what everyone's skills are
I'm
like.
rolling a D12 for this.
A
No, I'm
D20.
rolling a
Okay.
D20.
Don't worry.
20.
Rolling.
Maybe if you have a broken arm, it might be a D12.
On luck, I rolled an 11. My luck is a 12. So
Okay, so not
One
great
under.
luck. You've been a little bit unlucky in your scenario. The military did
You're a
promise
politician.
some protection.
That
But-
buy your luck.
Did you decide, are you against the breach or for the breach?
I'm gonna say I'm against the breach. I have some quirks
Once more
that
under the breach.
that make me a little bit of a selfish personality, and I feel like just the idea of someone else telling me what I can and cannot do or can and cannot believe is definitely something I'm not okay with.
Fair enough.
Which
Yeah.
is why he wasn't military.
There you
No, I'm
go.
a
So,
politician.
I will let you know, if you were in favor of the breach, it might make your fellow compatriots look down upon you.
Oh.
But the military is right now in a civil war against
Right.
the breach,
Okay.
as they're taking a hostile takeover.
So I have 2 cards here.
Yes,
Do I
you
look
can
at them both?
go ahead and look at them.
And then what would I do with them once I've looked at them? Do I
It would
determine
all-
what to do to
it-
keep
yeah.
one?
Well, no, this is just your starting gear.
Okay.
So what you are getting right now is what you're going to start with.
Okay, this seems right. Hidden armor. which says conceal cannot be seen on wearer. And then it says heavy +1 to finesse.
So, this means that you're going to go ahead and write, and as a modifier, your finesse, when you have it equipped, is going to go from a 14 to a 15.
Okay.
But in that armor, in that shield on the
Yes.
card, that
Yes.
now tells you that you have 4 points to your armor skill, which, by the way, you have no starting armor.
Right.
So, in this game, it's going to be hard to get armor, which means cover is going to be your best friend. So, if you're in a scenario where you're firefighting between opponents, make sure you have some form of cover.
Gotcha.
If you don't have good armor.
And you said that the circle.
So that one, it only accounts for if you have it unequipped. That is how much the card weighs. So
Okay.
you have a carry capacity of 4 cards.
Gotcha.
No, sorry, 5 cards, because you have 1 skill in there that gives you an additional 1. The default is 4.
And which one is my finesse?
That is your finesse. Their finesse is a lightning
The
bolt.
lightning bolt is finesse.
You can always cross-reference the skill tree. It will tell you which skill is for what symbol and in what more advanced skills pertain to that.
So my current finesse is a 15, not a 14.
Mhm.
Correct.
And then you now have
Over
a radio.
here.
And then
Got
I also
it.
have a handheld radio.
So the captain has handed that to you to entrust you and has informed you. So that radio here will help you get in contact with the other squad or me.
Okay.
There was a group of 3 that has gone on to prepare the ship and get it ready for liftoff. So if you ever need anything from them or want to flag down any materials that they need to look for on their end that you are not in charge of picking up, you can go ahead and notify them through that radio.
It makes sense that you would trust me with the communication for this group. Thank you very much for the responsibility.
The decorative officer begins to move over
I have
to speak with,
prideful tendencies.
move over to talk to the other ones. He kind of like gives you this
noticed.
glance of like, "You're welcome." Like, raise the eyebrow.
Still remains to be seen, but okay.
All right, so
Whether I am accomplishing the goal or not doesn't take away whether or not I have the pride to do it.
That's right.
Fair.
quick introduction to how cards work. So if your card's equipped, its weight does not count.
Okay.
That's a clothing accessory. So you can have up to 3 unique cards equipped all at once for clothing accessories. Armor is only 2. It's a helmet and torso.
Okay.
So you can wear armor on top of that.
Okay.
And you have basically 2 equipment slots in your hands. So you can have a weapon that's 2-handed or 2 one-handed weapons in your hands, unless you're Lazaroff, who can have up to 4 because they're multi-limbed.
Speaking of that, can we go around and introduce our characters?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is Dawn is playing Yalva.
Yes.
Yalva is a politician of sorts, and is here being transported by the military for a classified mission. Only the captain really knows what's going on, but it's partly to do it to protect you because the city is being rumored to be put under siege by the Breach soon, and they want you out of there.
Okay.
All right, so we'll move on to Nicola. Nicola is a bit of a strange person in the group.
Well,
They
yeah,
are
the
an
computer
abnormal
scientist.
and a computer scientist. So, getting a little bit into magic. Magic
Computer
is
Into magic.
so as an abnormal, you have basically absorbed the anomaly by accident and survived the process. So congratulations, you are now a magic caster. However, since you have no training, because abnormals tend to not, it's kind of like a disease. So be careful how much you utilize it. If you use it too much, it may result in your own demise.
Or the demise of those around you. Thank you.
Or the
Yes.
demise of the computers around me because
Right.
it's electricity.
Yay!
You can put your fellow compatriots in danger.
And now, does she need to roll luck as well? 'Cause she
Yes.
is- Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck.
Low luck.
2.
2!
You called it, sir.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
That guy.
You say that, guy. I'm sitting here with an 8 score. Already
All
in
right.
a deficit.
So
Eight is a
let's see
good
No,
here.
low
8
number.
is good because you want to roll higher.
You were on roll higher than the number
he
on
said
here.
you want to roll lower.
No,
No,
he's saying
higher.
you want the number to be lower so that
Number
when you
low.
roll, you
No,
have
2 is a
better
good-
luck
is a
result.
So
roll.
congratulations,
Yes.
Nicola can hold up to 5 cards in their inventory. One other thing I forgot to mention:
Okay.
But she rolled a 2
you
out of
have
10.
for
I'm
cards that you have.
She has a luck.
Right.
Of 10.
So your luck
Yes.
score right there, you want to roll above that.
Sorry. She didn't.
She did.
Correct.
No,
Correct.
so but I'm saying congratulations because
No
she has
sarcasm.
5 slots.
He doesn't
So-
speak fluent sarcasm.
I'm blunt. I'm like in character. I'm blunt. Out of character, I normally
Josh is
speak
playing
just
Josh.
Well, you
fine.
said we want as low as possible, right?
You
Blunt
want to
is not
beat
dense.
your skill on there. You want as low as possible. You want to
Oh,
beat
I thought
that
this
number.
was going to be good.
She was
No.
with me.
No.
I was
Um,
thinking because you said roll as low as
This is
possible.
not THACO. We're not trying to roll low numbers.
Got
We're
it.
trying to roll higher.
Oh,
Okay.
roll that. Here.
Okay, so I
Did you
was-
roll that?
No.
Oh, you want to bargain
No,
with Deb
no,
already?
I think you might need that for later.
No, it's fine.
You
It's
might want to save that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
Very
funnier this way.
antsy.
I think it is too. I'm fine.
I
I've
want
had,
to see what
I've had
happens.
playtesters who have jumped the gun already and be like, I want to do it now.
If I don't use it now, I'm going to forget it exists. So.
Well,
Oh,
remind
trust
you.
me, you'll be in a scenario where you will be like, I wish I had this right now if you use it now.
I think
Okay,
So,
so I want to get more than that. So we want to roll high.
Yes.
Then what was the part where you want your numbers to be low?
If your
It's your
threshold
want
stat.
these
is
numbers
low.
to be low, so it's easier to roll above them.
And as a magic user,
Okay.
you want your threshold to be low. So your stat, what's the stat above the 20 in the small circle? Your pool?
9.
9. So your starting threshold is at 9. Every time you cast, you will have to add a d4 roll to that number and increase it. That's the number you want to make sure you can physically change. You want to keep as low as possible, unless you want to double your damage and have the potential chance of hitting one of your partners.
Okay. Well, I
Um,
thought I needed to roll low, so thank you for helping me roll low because that was my goal.
So, anyways, good news is you have 5 inventory slots.
Yay!
So one thing I do want to cover really quickly, as a player, you have your hand. So, for example, I can have cards in my hand. So not your character's hand, but a hand. You can hold 4 cards in your hand. Cool part about this is you can swap out these cards with what's equipped at any moment without an action cost. However, if you get hit with a crit, you got to dump all the cards on the ground.
In your hand or in your inventory?
In your hand. You have to dump them all. All of you, your character drops all those cards because it's like your equipment belt. So you can't put them in your inventory, which means you won't lose them on a crit. However, it requires an action to retrieve that item. And I will say, in this game, each combat turn or time-sensitive one is only 2 actions. That counts for movement. It is literally 6 seconds. So keep that in mind.
So I have 5 in my hand or 5 down here.
So you
5.
have 5 slots of how much you can hold and max in your bag.
Got it. Okay.
So
Right
there's a little spot right above where the card is on your sheet. You would write 5 in there.
Got it.
And I'm going to hand you 3 cards.
Because your luck.
So is it a
sucks.
banana?
Actually, I will be a little bit charitable.
No, I rolled a 2. You can't get much worse than that. Like literally, you can
There's
only
only
get
one
worse
that's
than
lower than
right?
that,
So
so-
you really need to give me like a banana and a.
Oh, I will be giving you the
Bikini.
equivalent of that.
He got
Oh,
a radio,
pictures, okay?
you get a banana.
I need a banana.
So
You
For
both
your
think you can talk
equipment.
to people through it.
She won't
you
crit.
get a little knife,
Yay.
and
It's a baby knife.
this
have a
might be
shield.
useful to our other character in the room. You get some material cards.
I get material, so I can make myself another shiv.
I make
So, if you want, so to give a quick introduction, an M8 has a crafting system. There are 3 basic materials: artificial, biological, and mineral. They're represented even on the back as well in symbols. The other 3 are legendary. So most of your cards are going to utilize that 3 symbol right there. And I can put this in front of the camera if you think.
Well, keep going. You're good. We
and
don't, this
on-
is our first time ever doing this.
Oh,
We'll see
that's
what
all
happens.
right.
And we can always take the files that you have.
Oh, yeah,
and
I can send you
superimpose
those,
them
so
if
throw 'em up
he
on the
feels like
screen.
doing all the extra work.
Well, that's a picture.
So I will also let you know too, if you want to know how to craft an item, it'll have it in Roman numeral numbers on the back of the card that'll tell you.
That's cool.
Neat.
So to basically craft it, you would have to pass a craftsmanship check, which is what the red hammer is for. If you fail it, you lose the material, and the item does not get made.
What's
I don't
your
make medical
what's your
devices.
craftsmanship?
My craftsmanship is a 10, and then I can do engineering and smithing.
So if you want to build something, you have to roll an 11 or higher.
Okay.
But
I am
He gets
luckier
an
than I am
automatic-
good at craftsman.
if he's doing anything engineering basis, he gets an automatic +3 to that roll.
So 7,
Smithing.
8, or
Plus
higher.
1 is engineering.
Yeah, and +1 in engineering. Smithing is a +3. My bad. So if you're making armor and stuff,
I'm not seeing anything different on the back of the cards.
if it is a material card, it will be blank. But your shivs should have a different back.
Okay. Am I?
It should be little
am
Roman
I
numerals.
blind? Am I not seeing a Roman numeral?
So the
should
shiv
be-
should
this
have
one
a
should
Roman
have a-
numeral. It should have a Roman numeral next to the leaf,
Next
And-
to the leaf.
the little
Yeah, Roman
blue
numeral 1.
rock.
Oh.
See where that's a star? That's a Roman numeral 1.
Okay.
Or I.
I. Okay.
All right.
3.
Go ahead and you give me a good old luck roll. And what
I'm
you're
crewman number 6.
you are
Red shirt.
That's my character. I'm crewman number 6.
you are Daniel Anderson.
Crewman number 6.
Mr. Anderson.
He wants to go by crewman number
I
6.
rolled
4.
looks like a
Go
B.
forward.
It's a rune.
Oh, it's a
letter-
nat 20.
It's a rune for the
No, it's a
number.
B.
Oh, it's
for the
a
letter
4.
B.
It's a 4.
Oh, it's a 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll show,
You said-
I'll show
I
the
got
camera.
excited.
The camera.
I
it's,
got
it's
excited.
the rune for the letter B.
Wow.
Man, I got excited when you
That
said
means
rune.
bad.
I immediately thought you were rolling that 20.
We thought it was going to be good.
I was
but
really
no.
close.
No.
Have we all failed our luck rolls so far?
I
We're
rolled
three
it.
for
This
Neither
is
of you?
gonna be.
3 for 3.
Well,
You know,
say-
they didn't do
you
a very
say
good
fail.
job arming their hitman.
You
What?
say
Hitman? No, crewman.
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 To arm his
Number
crewman to
6.
assist in this task.
Stop giving away his alias.
My bad.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, I'm gonna give you. You know what? No, that's too good.
If I crit, I give somebody minor bleeding. That's it. Just minor bleeding. If I crit.
Well, that's
Small
good
knife.
because we're in space and people are mining for rocks. all the
Okay,
time.
so this
Give
is
them
gonna
miners.
this is gonna be really sad. I'm gonna hand you a gun with no ammo.
That's fine. a firearm with no ammo is still a club.
That is true. It is still a
and he
club.
bludgeoned him to death.
That's right. Oh, my Lord.
Okay, and let's see here. Does good old Mr. Anderson get any additional bonuses?
Oh, I was supposed to ask something to something.
I'm supposed to be secretive, so I'm just crewman number 6.
So crewman number 6 gets 4 starting points in armor, and that is the only difference.
Oh,
4.
slots. That was my number.
You have just 4 inventory slots too.
4 inventory
Very
slots.
consistent.
3 cards, 4 inventory slots.
That's
Got it.
All right, Galahar, our hired
Oh.
smith. What'd you
Actually, I
roll?
got it. I got a 9 out of 8.
9 on an 8.
Yeah, so 8 luck, but he
8
got
luck,
9.
but I got a 9.
So he was
Okay,
one
so you passed.
over, barely.
Finally
But
have
we
somebody
did.
pass. Now I
Finally.
can actually give them some serious
Broken
loot.
pattern.
Oh, you didn't pass.
No.
No, none of the 3 of you have passed. He barely passed.
Since
This-
we're all together, do we get to like collect and trade? things?
You can trade as long as your character isn't particularly selfish.
Wait a minute. So in other words, we
And
don't
that
want
might,
none of
you
it.
might have a hard time wanting
would
to
that
give up
be?
your stuff. It
Yeah.
would be in your quirks.
So
Yeah.
it's steal.
I don't know who would be selfish in this room.
Sticky fingers. Mm-hmm.
You would. That
Yeah,
you
there,
would.
there's one choice in there.
Absolutely.
I would be stubborn.
Me?
Yeah,
The
you're a
character
politician.
and the player.
It's just part of being a
Okay.
politician.
Galahar,
Just being honest.
Galahar,
You can be a
I'm
little
going to
less
hand
honest.
you
Not really.
some heavy armor.
Maybe just be less vocal about your honesty.
Trade you.
By the way, that armor doesn't just give you armor points. It also gives you storage slots.
Nice.
All
I
right.
will also
You
hand
have a
you
utility belt, Batman.
a. Speaking of utility belts,
You
a
actually have a belt satchel, is what it's
belt satchels, which
Oh.
adds inventory. That is a clothing accessory. I will also hand you a wonderful rusty hatchet. By the way, that's great against shields or anything that's blocking.
Rusty
Okay.
Hatchet was his
50
nickname
feet
in
of
college.
rope.
Everyone needs rope.
and 2 pieces of metal and rock.
So what? Okay, so first question I'll ask because I now have 6 items. Is what is my base total slots, and then with these things
5.
that are adding
4.
me.
So, actually, Galahar starts with 7 because of his classes. So, you keep in mind if your armor is equipped, it does not count as storage slots.
Correct. So so if armor's my scrap metal armor.
So there should be a little box on there that will have your storage slot number. That's what it adds onto it. I can come around and point it out.
Yes, please, because I see 5, then 5, and then 4, because there's 3
So,
of them.
yeah, so that tiny 4 right there, that is your storage slots.
Okay.
The 5 in the shield, that is your armor. That big 5, that's how many cards it weighs. So you don't exactly want to be holding that in your pocket.
No, I'm going to wear it.
Yeah.
So that gives me 4 more slots, and then the belt satchel also gives me 4 more slots. Is that what this is saying?
So you'll have
And the
8
hatchet
on
gives you
top
one.
of your 7.
No, that's
So
a
you have
range one.
I was like, how does that
15
hatchet
You
get
have
you?
15 slots of storage. Right
15.
now.
Cuts it
Slots
open
right now.
for you?
And if I'm wearing the scrap metal armor, the belt satchel,
It doesn't count.
doesn't
against
count
your
against. So I'm gonna put the rope and the mineral in my inventory,
Oh.
the 2 inventories, and then with the scrap hatchet, I don't just be like standing here holding a scrap hatchet.
So if you-
would it go in my inventory or would I put
You,
it like on
you
my
can put it
belt?
in your hand, which would be
Okay.
your belt.
Okay.
So that means at any point you can draw that axe out without any action cost while it's in
Correct.
your hand.
But if something happens and,
And
you
you get
drop your hand, you drop the axe.
If I drop my hand.
Yeah, no, so if
Drop
you
the
if you
hand
get
card.
crit hit. So if I hit you with a nat
Oh, you
20,
drop whatever's
you
in your
drop not what's equipped in your character's hands, but your card hand.
Okay.
You drop all that.
That's
on
what I
the
meant.
floor.
Your
Gotcha.
hand of cards.
Right. So, but because I'm wearing my armor, that's not in my hand of cards, or is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
That is
But the belt
equipped.
satchel is also not in my hand of cards.
No,
So,
it's currently on your character.
so where would you advise putting the hand
So
of cards?
if your hand, I would
Somewhere
say
else?
either hold on to it or set it off to the side.
Okay, so I'm
and
gonna
just
put
note
this to my
that.
right. That's my hand. This is worn. This is in my inventory. Got it.
All right. And now it is your turn.
Mm.
Our lovely combat medic Lazaroth, who is
typecasting?
not only one of the best community-made characters, but he has a lot of history. And fun fact, first character in any demo to get killed and have no death token to save him. So he was the first official one put in our community's death feed.
I think I'm gonna head out now, and y'all tell me how it goes. How's that?
Please
But it's
don't die.
okay. Lazaroth is like the best one here.
17.
Oh, this is awesome. All right. So,
Unacceptable.
I will let you know right off the bat. Your starting armor, because of your natural carapace, is 9 points.
You
You,
have a
also have a
carapace?
starting storage slot of 8. And with that wonderful high roll, I will give you. You will be better prepared out of everyone else in the room. The military did not skimp out on arming their wonderful veteran that has been pulled out of retirement to assist with what is currently befalling Nabia.
I'm scarred, I'm stubborn, and I have a warrior spirit. And it's my character, not me. Keep it straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, because you're definitely not.
Dr. Deb is not stubborn.
Nope.
So
Nor am I
as
scarred or anything.
No.
so
Yeah.
as a warrior,
Don't lie.
so
I'm not lying. I'm not even the one who said it.
so as a warrior spirit, you do not like taking the stealthy route.
Mhm.
And people who flee or run and hide are seen as cowardly in
Look
your
at you,
culture's
politicians.
I don't run.
You talk your way out
That's
as you
right.
back up slowly, right?
That's right. Social combat is my arena.
Ah.
And actually, in MA, that is more useful than you would believe.
Okay. All right. Well, then we got the right guy as the politician at the table.
So I want to know
Hey,
when we go
we
to
got
the
a guy.
pool.
We got a guy.
When do we go swimming? Because I see a lot of pool on the seats.
Woo woo.
I
That was
mean,
the swimsuit.
there
that
might be
she
an opportunity you could go swimming on this map. I wouldn't exactly advise it.
Ah.
That's
Can't
Foreshadow.
wait. Can't wait.
foreshadowing.
Okay, you
Foreshadow.
heads up. You are about ready to get a lot of cards.
Okay. Noted.
So we're first going to start with your armor. Your armor will add an additional 4 slots of storage,
Okay.
and I believe 6 points in armor.
Okay.
The combat medic has more armor.
So I
that's fun.
start.
That's
You
a
mentioned
dwarf.
9.
It's a combat.
Yeah.
So then I get 6 more.
Nine.
Yes.
She's a
Okay.
walking ambulance.
Literally.
By the way,
just
if
took
you
an
ever-
ambulance and put it on.
If you ever decide to fly, you hover 15 feet off the ground and your movement speed doubles.
Okay.
You can pick up any character as long as they are not too heavy.
Okay.
So you can pick up to a medium weight. If you pick up a large weight, your speed is reduced by half.
Noted.
And then you're going to get a shiv,
Yeah.
a plumber's musket,
Yeah.
a salve and 2 bandages, and
Yes.
probably your most valuable item,
Mm-hmm.
the captain entrusted with you a turret tag.
Oh.
This is a really important item.
Yeah.
Please do not lose it. This is how you will gain access to the doorways in the facility. This will let you help us get the ship geared up so we can leave this starport.
She has the keys.
By the
The
way,
keys to the ship.
you need to find 4 of those to start the security system if you ever need to.
A required item for bypassing security systems and locked crates. Yeah.
Is
we'll
there,
just
is there a number on the back of it?
Say to
So we
check
can,
out.
no, if you flip it over.
You
it doesn't have
cannot
any
craft that.
No.
That is a key item.
Well, you just said we
So,
need 4 more, so I was.
It is, you would need to find the others.
It's
There
alright.
are 3 others on this map. So it's a key item, which means it has no weight cost.
Okay.
Because it is critically important for your quest.
Understood.
Which reminds me,
And it was
because you have a rifle, go ahead and roll me a d12.
D12. Where are we at? Okay. Mhm.
And then I have the captain has an important question for
5.
all of you. 5. Congratulations, you get 5 rounds.
5 rounds of. I can't wait to figure out what I'm getting 5
Yeah,
rounds
This
of.
military is.
You get 5
Not well
rounds
stocked.
to figure out how to use your weapon, and then 5 rounds to shoot out of it.
Oh, is this for my musket?
well, there are 5
So,
of us
for your
here,
plumber's
so I
musket,
think
you
that's
get
pretty
5
efficient.
rounds.
Sweet.
Reloading is an action cost. That
Okay.
gun can hold up to 3 at once.
Okay.
Every time you attack with it, you must discard an ammo.
Right.
Now, ammo you discard straight to me.
Okay.
And any other cards you discard, we'll lay them over here. Because
Okay.
some characters, like Galahar, have abilities to pull from the discard deck.
Okay.
He upscales
I do?
the trash.
Yes.
He
Oh.
kills the trash. I love
Now,
that.
if you have too much ammunition for your weapon, I'd be happy to take some of that off of your hand.
Do note
Yes.
that each weapon can only take a certain type of ammo. There is slashing, piercing, blunt, and
Where is
explosive.
that listed?
So if you have a 9mm looking bullet on your ammo capacity, which is right below your weight of the card, that will tell you what type. So if you have a 9mm looked at, so you see you have a rifle
Uh-huh.
icon, that means you only take piercing for that. Yours should be crewman number 6. Yours should be a 9mm shape, which means you only take slashing damage or slashing bullets
Yes.
or 9mm.
Okay.
But it's Destiny rules. So this way we don't have like all these different types of ammo because it'd be way too complicated. We simplify it down into 4 types. Explosive you'll rarely see unless you're a soldier who the one cool thing they get is that they can handle weapons most people can't since they're your average warrior. So they can do LMGs, rocket launchers, grenade launchers, stuff like that.
Can we craft bullets?
You can craft bullets. You have to find the right place to do it though. And be careful. Critical failure on that
Goes
may
explode.
not be fun.
Boom.
Black powder go boom.
Yep. So because
That was my
this
training.
musket can have 3 bullets in it, do I start with the 3 in it, or
You
do I
can
have
go.
to load
It's up to
eventually?
you. You can go ahead and load them right now.
You know what? I'm
And
gonna load them.
when
right
you
now.
reload, you can reload the weapon to its max or however many you want to put in there.
Okay. So for the rest of this, I've got all these other lovely things. That
So the
let's
ammo
see.
cards
Mhm.
do not count as
Okay.
weight. You
Okay.
can just keep those to the
Just
side.
be to the
They
side
come in-
somewhere. I don't know.
But are they in her hand?
No.
Okay. Turret
It's in your
tag.
hand. It's in your
I
hand.
want to keep that safe, so that's going to my inventory. That ain't going in my
I
hand.
acknowledge that, but I'm also
And
not going to
then
sit here holding cards
I think
the whole
bandages
time.
and
So
salve. I'm
that-
probably
that's
just
in
going to
my
put it
hand.
all in my inventory right now because I don't want to risk dropping it at this point. I don't know. Y'all tell
Yeah.
me.
What?
You put all the Healy stuff in my inventory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In yours and someone else's, so that someone else can
I
help.
mean, maybe one you could have in your hand
Okay.
in case you need to quickly heal somebody, but we'll kind of see
It's
how
just
it
an action to
goes.
take it out of inventory, right?
Yes, to take
Yeah.
out of your inventory deck is in action.
Okay.
we need to keep.
Alright.
By the way,
alive.
as you all just making
Yeah.
sure you got everything with you, the
Yeah.
captain approaches Lazaroth since he's the most familiar with Lazaroth. Lazaroth, have you heard anything from the rest of the squad? They were supposed to be here. There should be 16 of us in total.
I have not heard anything. That's actually not a lie. I have no idea.
Okay.
So I have not heard anything. Are communications still clear? Have we?
Well, I'm
lost
having.
communications at any point, have we?
I've not been able to reach out to them. However, our signals are not being jammed here.
Okay.
However, I can't get in touch with High Command. So I'm going to go to the command room. But before I leave, the other group has already moved on to go help with some of the tasks. They're waiting on standby to know what you will all be covering and helping us with getting this ship ready while I try and reach the others. So you have two options. You can either help us by unlocking some of the terminals, which may not be a bad idea since you have Nikolai with you. Or you can go retrieve certain crates and bring them back to the ship. Whichever one you do, though, you will lastly just have to watch over the ship, make sure the landing pad's secure for the last few hours, and we'll get this ship off the ground and out of here. We are here, he pulls up a map, he said, we're here in Red Isle City on Nabia. We are needing to get to the central mainland of Het Central. However, I cannot reach High Command. I do not know what's going on over there. It's been very difficult to get a hold of them. So, I'm going to continue trying to get a hold of them and the rest of the squad, but let me know, what would you like to do? Would you like to go and boot up like the coolant pumps and fuel pumps? Or would you like to go retrieve something like some of our ammunition crates that we need? Or medicine?
You said medicine, and I said yes, but
Kermit at 6 over there was perking up with the ammunition talk.
Okay,
Be
well,
mindful,
we need
this
some
is-
crates.
This is ammunition for the ship itself.
Well, do we want to move crates to make sure that we had enough stuff for where we're going next?
Yes, let's do that.
All right, crewman 6. Sure, we're gonna.
I'm
Okay.
here to follow orders.
I
Whatever
said-
you tell me to do.
I'm a
So-
contractor. Where am I needed?
Okay. So let's move some crates.
Not where am I needed. Where am I being paid to be?
So the two items
Be
that
paid
I
to
will
be
need
here.
you to retrieve. I need some missile crates retrieved. Be very careful; these are highly explosive. A medicine crate, if you can find it. This is optional. But the other critical thing we've got to have to get the ship off the ground is I need a fuel cell or a power cell. Be mindful. This cell is incredibly explosive. It is a mini fission reactor. It utilizes, for any of you who are not familiar with our power sources, it is utilizing Hylene quartz, which is what this is.
Okay.
It is highly fissile and highly volatile when it reacts, when it's touching the air and reacts violently.
And we
So
currently don't know
please.
where it is.
We do not know where it is. It's charging here on the platform.
Okay.
So it's on the platform, and it's in this terminal. But just for the love of Axion, do not drop it.
Don't drop it.
Don't keep it in your hand. Put it in your bag.
And if
better
it
than what I thought.
is, if it is making you feel woozy,
Just touch the air.
please set it down somewhere
Put it in your
and
prison
maybe
pocket.
consider putting it in a lead box and notify me immediately.
What about your prison pocket?
No.
I would not recommend putting it there. You
Oh,
might
no.
end up getting a
Oh.
lot of form of cancers you wish you did not have.
I
So,
can't heal that
I'm
with
just,
what
I'm
I
just
got.
going to go on record here, just being very honest. I'm kind of a clumsy guy.
Oh Lord.
I do not plan to carry a fission reactor.
Yeah, no. How about I got
I
some.
honestly, I feel more comfortable carrying the missiles right now than the engine, and I'm an engineer.
Okay. I can carry things pretty well. 4 arms.
I
life's
see that.
good.
Rolling ambulance.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
All right.
Walking in.
Yeah, you
I will-
probably don't want me touching it.
I will go ahead and notify the other group. They will
I'm
handle the
electric.
rest. They haven't. I'm just getting this now. They have informed me that they're going to try and they're on the lookout for the fuel pump and the coolant pump. And if you can find any ration crates, if you do, just notify them on the radio. They're looking for those items. All right. With that, I shall bid you all adieu, and hopefully we can get in contact with the squad because we need everyone, all hands on deck on the ship, especially if we're going to get into combat.
Question before you go.
Yes.
If we happen to run across something where we can do said key the first option, I mean, wouldn't it be smart if we also did that thing if we come across wherever it's at?
You can, but I would rather have us get this up hastily and in a quick fashion.
Exactly. Kill two
So
birds with one stone.
I don't want to slow you all down.
Poor bird.
Because I need you after you do all those tasks, I need you to watch over the ship. After all, I don't know what the breach is planning. If they decide to attack a facility like this and bomb it, we have a valuable target here that they would love to snuff out, and I would rather not have that happen.
But
It would
he
be
would
How
too.
valuable?
Why do you ask?
He's a target, therefore he's valuable.
Okay.
Yalva is a walking target.
Walking,
and
breathing target.
She has not been seen favorably by the breach. I'll put it that way. A couple of laws that she's helped put in place has made it more difficult for them to get funding, especially from the criminal underground.
You could call me an anti-breach icon.
And the
I
public
said you
do
could.
the public do view Yalva and are surprisingly good
I'm a bit
faith.
of an influencer.
Oh,
One
there's
more
a
question,
true answer.
Captain, before we go.
Yes.
How are we going to identify what's in the crates?
It will be labeled.
Okay.
If you see a large red crate that has a couple of locks on it, you all should be able to have the codes to pop it open and check to see if it's missiles. If it is empty, though, please notify me right away.
So here's my recommendation. We change what is in the crates to something in something else. So if we find a missile crate, we put food in that one. And then we put the missiles in the food crate, so when the bad guys come and they want to steal missiles, all they're getting is food.
The only
The
problem
missile
is,
crates are built to hold them specifically because these warheads, while they are pretty well built, I would rather them not get dropped or kicked around or fumbled because you might set them off.
These are really horribly built.
And these
you
are,
should be able
They
to
can't
drop.
hit the ground, like,
mind you, these are made for a military grade starship, and military starships don't have windows, so these are equivalent to a bunker buster.
right, so send 5 people who've never met to go pick them up. Got it.
Yep.
So
What could
please do not
possibly
let
go
them
wrong?
get jostled around.
What could possibly go
Well,
wrong?
look, if something goes wrong, I have a hand radio. We'll just let them know.
A hand-
Right.
Like you can crank it with a hand radio?
No, it's his radio's in his
literally
hand.
just says
starts
handheld
talking.
radio.
Oh, handheld
So,
radio.
he begins to walk away. As he
You
finally
guys
does,
don't.
he's like, I'm out of here.
Bye.
As,
I'm gonna
as
go
he
be
does,
anywhere but here because these guys are going to die.
the intercom cuts through all of your conversation as a robotic voice of the Taskmaster AI of the building comes on with an announcement.
Attention, attention. Hazardous foreign material has entered the building. Lockdown protocol initiated.
Volume warning. And to your surprise,
I like hazardous material.
the large hangar bay door that goes into Terminal 7 has been sealed shut. The captain comes racing around the corner and is like, what just happened?
What did you do?
Did you hear the announcement?
I did.
Hazardous material has entered the building, so they went on lockdown. That's what happened.
Great.
We haven't
I
moved.
think I went to college with that guy.
I know you all haven't moved. I just didn't know if you saw anything before it's sealed.
We,
Did you see anything?
Hang
the
on.
door sealed.
Did we see anything?
You can check to see if you did.
I would
Intuition roll. That would be your. That would be the eyeball.
The
if you
eyeball.
have anything in perception, you would add that to your roll.
The eyeball.
I don't
It's a
perceive
green
Here,
stat.
does
I
my
rolled
share
a
help me with
17
that?
over 15.
Oh, wow. I rolled an 18 over 12.
I got a nat 20.
So
did.
for all of those who passed,
I saw it shut. And
I'm not
these
gonna
12
bother.
things.
so for all those who passed, and we're watching out there, you notice that right as that intercom came on, people started to rush towards their terminals, very quick fashion, and then, like with just a few seconds within that time frame, the heavy blast doors sealed shut on the terminal, and you're now sealed behind 10-foot thick concrete walls with a massively 5-foot thick steel door.
Now, if
You are
they're in
not
such a
getting off
hurry-
this platform unless you leave through the ship.
They're in such a hurry. Possibility of them dropping something on the way that I would have noticed falling on the floor that I could pick up, I think would be at least moderately high, right? I mean, if you're going super fast, you're probably going to drop something.
Wallet, cat, something.
Something.
Sonic screwdriver,
Yes.
lightsaber.
And for my nat
She found
20,
the ship when we walked in the room. What do you
for
mean?
my nat 20 roll,
Oh. Hello,
you
Nat 20.
begin to realize that the entire building just shook below you. There was an explosion
I'm not
occurring on the
expecting anything.
lower floors.
Nice. Well, I don't think we need to find the battery anymore.
Sadly,
Okay, we are going to need to do this on the double. Find those batteries and those missiles, and we need to get out of here. I don't know if this is a breach invasion or what. I still can't get in contact with High Command, so if you find those turret tags, it might not be a bad idea if you have time to activate that security system.
Told
If
you.
you do, make sure you're wearing a turret tag when these turrets see you. Otherwise, they will gun you down without any question.
Oh gosh.
Okie dokie.
Wait a
And
minute. Hold on. You said we needed 4 more, so we need a total of 5.
You need 4 in total.
Okay, because
9.
there's a
We need
concern
9.
in what you just said. Make sure you're wearing a turret tag so the turrets don't gun you down.
There's not enough for everyone. This is an old building. I don't know who designed this system, but it was not me. I can tell you that
Whoever
much.
designed the weaponry.
If you see any of those plots in the ground, he points to one of these.
The same person
Right
who built
here.
my shiv is
Oh.
the person who built this.
So if you see any of these spots on the map, that is where turrets are embedded in. So if you're not wearing a turret tag, just stay out
That's
of
fine.
view.
So break those.
These.
Is what we're saying. Break those.
Yeah, those will. He's pointing to a pneumatically sealed hatch in the floor. It looks like it might be like a foot-inch thick steel silo hatch on it.
Good. So nobody dropped anything running?
I don't think so. But I now really need to see if I can go get in contact with command because whatever's going on, it set the taskmaster off. The master off. Now I got to figure out what is going on with the building.
Taskmaster. Yeah.
Taskmaster. So he's going to go around. That's the name of an AI that's in control of the building.
It's Kevin Sullivan.
By the way, for a little bit of knowledge for our Smith and computer scientists, these things are basically lab-grown artificial biomechanical computers. So it's not a straight-up electrical component. It has living organs and everything else in it. But
We'll
it is
call
not an animal that's been
the,
turned into it or a person. It's literally grown in a lab and bred with instincts for the sole purpose of serving as an AI. Same way that they do this with their robots. But all their computers are
Mushroom slaves.
Yes.
We have harnessed the problems of The Last of Us into computing power.
oh,
But yet we can't drop a bomb without it going
No,
off.
no, it
somehow.
can't fall.
From like 5 feet,
Right.
nope,
right?
nope.
Yeah.
That is correct.
We
All
could,
right.
back when I was in the military, drop a bomb from your hip and it would be okay.
I mean, I could drop a Molotov on the ground and it wouldn't break.
See? Right, exactly. I don't know what
Okay.
they did to
Here's
these
the thing about
bombs.
the Molotov. It's fine until you light it.
Yes, that is
That's
true.
Actually, it's just alcohol.
It's just a fine
It's
drink
just a
until you
party.
light
It's
it.
just a
Drink in
party
a bottle
until you
right
light it.
there. Then it's
But
a
instead, let's
Then it's
just
a big party.
let's bottle up a fission reactor and put it in portable Duracells and then make
That's
them
the
highly
best.
volatile.
It's the best
They're
way
made
for
out
it
of
to
sugar
describe.
glass.
They're like giant
What were those
gift book
phones?
size.
One of the first phones that you could
Nokia?
like, yeah, why didn't they just put it in a Nokia?
Right? I mean, Samsung
Lord.
did
Oh,
that
it
with
would
the
be
Note
super
7.
nice if it wasn't a
You could
Nokia.
drop it from a skyscraper, it'd be fun.
That's how Nokia is going to make it back because they're going to make Nokia fission reactors. That's
that's a big comeback.
They don't break down.
You heard it here first, folks.
the same
All right.
symbol, but it's got
Let's
the little like
go
nuclear
looking
sign
for
on it.
crates.
Let's
Okay.
go. Is that what we're
Okay.
doing? We're
Well,
looking
we're
at
looking
Yes,
for
you are
crates
looking
and I think
for
we're doing both.
a fuel cell.
Mm-hmm.
Your primary quest is a fuel cell and missile crates.
Yes.
Secondary quests that, if you can complete them with the time allotted, is retrieve a medical crate, and
Rations.
point out if you find rations, not retrieve it.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I
find
will
the
retrieve
food
the
turret
that
tank.
I just-
Food.
And activate the security
Over there.
system.
Found it.
Found
So
it.
there.
It's right. Okay. Yeah.
All you did was point to the cafeteria sign. Exactly.
That's food.
Exactly. That's it. That's all I need.
I found a rat. That's food.
All right. So,
All right.
Not all of that food will be there.
Is this a hole?
So, let me describe your surroundings real quick.
Please.
We're in
You
a
are
temple.
all in the
Oh,
central lobby of Terminal 7. Up here, in front of a 20-foot wall where there's a railing on top, you have a desk slightly elevated about 3 feet off the ground. It's attached to a elevated balcony in the back. It is the secretary desk that looks like it was just recently left. So there's a few tabs opened, paperwork on the desk. Somebody left in a hurry.
If I was looking for a key, I would look in the secretary.
In the back, up on the wall, is a bunch of screens that show flights. However, you now notice they are all set to canceled until further notice. In front of you is a row of seats that sits about half your height with a concrete barrier in the middle. And there's just lights all around. And then underneath the screens on the middle sits the crest of the city, which shows an ancient fort embroiled in a shield.
Ooh, a shield.
To your right and your left are 2 large pathways with signs and gates that haven't dropped yet, and tire marks on the floor with arrows marking the direction and flow of traffic.
Now I can't go through back to the shield, right? Because I would get hit with a turret.
So the turret system has not been activated.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna
You,
walk.
you need to find 3 more turret tags and go to the command place and activate it.
Ah, so to snag. Okay.
So that's why it is a secondary task.
I got it. Okay. Well, I want to go to the shield and try to take said shield off.
You're gonna try to take the shield off. Which color are you?
I'm silver.
Silver. So you just had to walk up and
I'm
you
not-
approach.
I'm
The
gonna
shield.
I'm gonna follow, but I'm gonna go to the desk and
Yeah.
start searching around on the desk for a map or a schematic or anything that might indicate a direction that we can go to start with our
All right.
trajectory.
So you walk up to the wall and try to take this supposed shield. It's a crest,
That's fine.
like a shield crest that's
I'll
been.
upscale it. It's fine.
You're gonna try and take it
I'm
off the
gonna
wall.
take
All
it off
right, give me a craftsmanship check,
I don't understand the problem with this.
Oh my goodness.
and then. Well, I'll just see what. The
I realize what you're
craftsmanship
starting
is.
to do, and as you grab it, I go, "Do you want some help?"
Yes, please, because your craftsman's way better than mine.
What's your
I'm the purple.
purple?
I'm 13.
All right.
How can I help?
So you could go ahead and both roll a craftsmanship check. You get advantage because you're being assisted.
I got a 13. I rolled
A
a
13.
13.
I got a 10 on 10.
10
And then
on
if
10.
I were doing smithing or more,
It
I
would be
take-
smithing.
Smithing.
So I mean, 13 is.
So is
13.
it meet or beat?
Uh,
beat it?
Yeah, if it meets
Okay.
it, it beats it.
I meet it. So we get the shield
So
off, and I have a
you
shield now.
take this heavy metal crest off the wall, and with a thunk, it slams onto the floor.
Uh-huh.
There was no handles on it because it's just an emblem of the city. However,
We crafted it, right?
You have broken
Go
the
team.
ship.
Yeah, good job.
however,
In the first
No,
6
we're in the
seconds.
terminal. We're in the
you have
terminal.
because
broken-
this is MA, everything that is bolted and unbolted can be used for parts. So if I say there's pot and pans in the room, that's like 3 mineral cards. So now
Right.
you have 4 or 5 mineral cards that you have access to. However, you're gonna have to take it the rest of the way apart with another roll if you want those cards.
No, I wanted to stay a shield.
It's got no handles. You flip it around, it's like a wall mounted. It's purely for decoration.
Can I
that
add-
thing?
Yeah, I could hollow it out.
You're gonna have to make another craftsmanship check if you want to turn it into a shield.
I'm
Is
gonna
there
turn it into a
anything
shield.
behind it?
Just the.
Studs. The studs.
The studs.
Capacitor.
Yeah. As you look, there's
There has
stud
to be
mark.
some mounting screws or something that you can
There's-
hold on.
there's
put a
like-
belt there.
Yeah.
bolted plating and stuff behind where the crest sat, and a
Just
stone
it's just diamonds.
wall.
It's just
We take it off the wall, we put it down,
Hey, Doc,
She's going behind trying to
Wanna
look
go
for
look
it,
for
and I'm
crates?
looking at the wall
What'd you
going,
say?
you want to go look
By
for
the way,
crates?
what?
Yeah.
Why
as
did you
as
take
you
that down?
I'm
peel,
watching this. This is my actual face while I'm watching
Because
this.
I need a
I
shield.
want to go down the hallway.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow.
I
I'm
need-
gonna
I need
follow.
protection. I
crew
need a
member
shield.
6.
Crew member number
all right,
6.
we're gonna go ahead. So you have. So I'm just gonna leave this here. You can just
No,
use
we
this up and take it.
recraft, right? We're making a
Oh, they're gonna
thing.
turn into a shield. All right.
Oh my.
We're gonna fail miserably. I
failed
got a
miserably.
3 out of 30. I got
Okay.
a 6 out of 10.
No.
As you try to figure out how to bolt this thing together, it falls apart because it was not
Wow.
solid metal,
Crappy metal
and
shield.
it's just a bunch of scrap metal now.
Mm.
You
on the
found a way
ground.
to break it. Good
Do
job.
Does he
That's-
get it? I mean,
No,
okay.
it's broken. Do you want it? I mean, no,
There's
I'll
5
put-
metal
I'll put it with
cards.
stuff.
Oh no, I want it.
Well, I mean, I helped. I'm taking some. You can have those.
No.
Oh no. I'm taking it. That's not. I didn't ask.
I know exactly what's going on. This is awesome. He's playing his character. That is amazing.
Greedy tendencies. I'm like, no.
Wow.
You
Wow.
got yours. We're good.
I'm selfish. That's why I wanted the shield.
Selfish
Stubborn. I'm
and
walking
greedy.
away, and I'm
You have
stubborn.
a shiv.
I have a shiv.
You
I
be
have
like-
Okay, you're now looting the desk. Go ahead, and we can do this
walking
two
away
ways
from member
because it's
number
a
six.
medium-sized
We're
container.
gonna go
So
find a
you
closet.
could roll two
That's
d20s,
Okay.
or you could put the two d20s in a little box and give me a roll. It's up to you how you want to do it. I do this just for fun. A lot of
I
people.
like the novelty.
Yeah.
little bit of
A
advantage.
sneaker
But
roll?
how do you know which one's
Yeah.
mine?
And then you want to call out. Are you going to use your luck or your intuition for searching?
Ooh.
My luck. My luck is better.
I want to use my health for searching.
See a 9 on this die.
And a
I don't-
17 on this one. That'll work.
As you're rummaging through the desk, you find a few things here and there.
I thought you were good at crafting things.
Huh?
I thought you were good at crafting things.
He's excellent.
I had no problem taking
You
it down.
find some papers. That could be some good
It's not
crafting
making it into a
material.
shield.
It was already
You
a
also
shield.
find a
I use-
bulky key card, which is another turret tag,
Yay,
a
card.
lockpick, and a small blue key.
Ooh.
Random
Nice.
blue key.
I just had a
A.
different purpose. I needed the stuff.
Okay.
Apparently, I can make ammo.
Would you like to take them all?
Nice.
I'm definitely taking the blue key.
I would take that turret
I'm
key too.
definitely taking the turret tag.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to.
Did you find 2 of them?
Uh-huh.
I found the turret tag and then blue key.
Yeah, that should go in your
Well,
inventory.
blue key.
It's going to. I'm just looking at.
I don't think the blue key is a turret tag.
So the,
But
so the
blue key
blue
serves
key
different
and the
purpose.
turret tag both weigh nothing.
Right.
Right.
And I'm gonna actually. It looks like the turret tag is on like a lanyard.
It is.
So I'm gonna tie the blue key to the lanyard so that they're all just like
Perfect.
So if he loses one, he
Yeah.
loses all.
exactly. And then
And he's not going to tell anyone that he's found it, so that if he goes down, we don't know where it is.
Correct. Politician for you right there.
Look, he's with her. I know her.
So-
She's with him. Right
Wow.
now.
I'm
He's with
assuming-
me.
I'm ass-
We're,
okay,
we
you guys
were
aren't
walking
together.
off together. He was.
Oh, he
looting
found that in the desk. That's
He was
Yeah,
right.
so the
looting
biological counts as one card.
Right. I was actually looking at the lock picks, but it looks like these are used for mechanical lock,
Yes, mechanical locks, not electronic.
which would be what would you use?
That would be flexibility. That would be under finesse.
Okay.
Can you do it in downward dog?
It's a Yoki.
I'm gonna put the key and the turret tag into my internal jacket pocket, and I turn around and I go, "Hey,
Yes.
I found these."
What are they?
Alva plops down paperwork and a lockpick.
a lockpick.
How flexible
guys-
are you?
I don't know. I can't. I mean, I could potentially try and use these, but you guys might be better off with.
Finesse.
Lightning bolt.
While
Excuse
we're discussing
me,
that,
let me rephrase that. My skills are much better used in other ways. You can have those.
Well, we're walking off, so apparently
Yeah.
we're not hearing
So-
it.
as this is going on,
I don't
you
like
two
her.
are walking down.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just take these then.
No.
You
Oh,
two
now you
are
want them?
walking
Okay.
down the long
I don't like-
hallway.
Don't
Uh-huh.
speak for her.
Biology.
As as you get further and further down into the hallway, it gets a little bit colder. You also start to hear the sound of rain pattering.
Of what?
Rain.
Rain.
Pattering
Rain.
on windows or some sort of metal roof far at the end of this hallway. By the way, all of your sheets are covering this,
Oh yeah.
but the hallway extends several, like probably 100 feet down that way.
Sure, all the way down to here.
Yeah.
Man, if
I'm
only
telling you,
they'd given
my
us a map of the ship before we got on board.
It's not a ship. We're in a terminal.
If only they had a map of the terminal before we got on board.
If only your
At the-
medic isn't covering up the part of the map that you needed for